Arctic Cat won't start refers to when the four-wheeler's engine will not turn on or activate. An all-terrain vehicle that won't start could have several symptoms. For example, the ATV cranks but won't start, or it won't start but a clicking sound is heard, or maybe the engine has difficulty starting and dies shortly after starting up. This video details what you should check if your Arctic Cat ATV won't start. Now, if you plan to repair your own vehicle, make sure you download the factory repair manual. You can download the factory repair manual instantly at www.atvrepairmanual.com. The manual will cover everything mentioned here in an easy to understand step-by-step order. So when you get to atvrepairmanual.com, just click on where it says Repair Manual. Select your brand. And then select the year and model ATV. And then just download the repair manual instantly. Okay, so one of the first things you need to do is make sure compression is good. If compression is too low, it can cause starting problems. Here are some things that can cause low compression. Number 1, valve clearance out of adjustment. To fix this, adjust clearance to factory specifications. Refer to the download repair manual for clearance specifications and step-by-step adjustment procedures. Number 2, valve guides seated poorly or worn. Either repair or replace the guides, whichever is necessary. Number 3, valves mistimed. To fix this, you will need to adjust the valve timing. Refer to the download repair manual for step-by-step procedures. Number 4, piston rings excessively worn. If piston rings are worn, you will need to replace the rings. Number 5, cylinder bore worn. You will need to either replace or rebore the cylinder. Number 6, spark plug seating poorly or too loose. Make sure the spark plug is threaded properly and fully tightened. Number 7, starter motor does not turn or cranks too slowly. In this case, refer to the electrical troubleshooting section in the download repair manual to learn how to fix this. Another thing that can cause starting problems is a no spark issue. If you're experiencing weak or no spark, make sure you check the following components. Number 1, spark plug damaged or gapped incorrectly. Check the plug for damage, check for a cracked insulator, or if the electrode is worn. If the plug is damaged or worn, replace it, and make sure the plug is gapped to factory specifications. Number 2, spark plug is wet. Clean and dry the plug. It's possible there could be oil deposits on the electrode preventing spark. Number 3, magneto defective. In this case, replace the magneto. Number 4, CDI unit defective. If you have verified the CDI unit is defective, replace it. Number 5, ignition coil defective. In this case, replace the ignition coil. Number 6, high tension lead shorted or open. In this case, you will need to replace the high tension lead. And lastly, if no fuel is reaching the carburetor, check the following components to determine why. Number 1, gas tank vent hose obstructed. To fix this, remove any obstructions from the vent hose. Number 2, carburetor inlet needle defective. If the inlet needle is defective, you will need to replace it. Number 3, fuel hose obstructed. Clear any obstruction or replace the hose. Number 4, fuel screens obstructed. Either clean or replace the inlet screen. Also check the valve screen. And that's it. If your Arctic Cat ATV won't start, make sure you use this troubleshooting guide to determine the cause of the problem. And if you're not sure how to check or fix some of these components, as I mentioned before, just download the factory repair manual from atvrepairmanual.com.